We're going to install these grips over here. Relatively easy. We're going to start on the driver's, I guess, the passenger side.
The right-hand side.
The throttle side of the bike. It has different mounting screws than the clutch side of the bike. So we're going to get a flathead to take those out, and we're going to install these new grips that I love, that I like to put on everything, but they wear out and kind of annoy the piss out of me. Because when they wear out, they get sticky. Which is probably just because I ride the bikes with grease and brake fluid and who knows what on my hands. That's probably why that's a thing. Alright, which of these beautiful drawers became my screwdriver drawer? Ooh, that's the one.
I don't know where your screwdrivers went. They're spread out across the garage.
Most of them are at Garrett's. Most of them are at the other shop. So, boop. Pop that guy loose. Can't forget our fancy spacer or gasket or whatever the fuck that is. So I ordered these grips for the bagger. Like, I didn't order them for the bagger, but I ordered them under the bagger on Revzilla because these are Harley bars and it has Harley grips on it already, like Harley style grips, so everything should work just fine. Weird. I was like, yeah, where'd my throttle cable go? Yeah. Does that work? Oh no, don't tell me they don't fit. They don't fit. You need something with a thinner part right there. Well, that's annoying. Oh, they sanded this down. I can do that. I can do that. We're going to put the other side on. That one's even easier.
You got sandpaper somewhere.
Oh, that's good. That is going to involve...
Grinding wheel.
Huh?
Or belt sander.
It's going to involve like a Dremel.
Yeah.
Which I also have around here somewhere.
I don't know if it's here, if it's at Garrett's at this point.
The last one of these I put on had the star bit in the box. I put money on it, I don't still have it. And it's a very tiny star bit. Money. You looking for?
The Dremel.
Oh yeah, it's not in there. I don't think. If anything, it's down here. Where?
Still in the basement.
Where is the star bit? Why is it not in the box? It was last time. Okay, tiny star bit. Search. pop the grip off. Ooh, sticky. Sticky, sticky. Tiny. Ooh, very nice. That's the one. That's the one. Grip on. I also didn't realize I went with chrome. Perfect. Very nice. I might just have to order one for something else. Yeah, so we got that all dialed in. We gotta get some screws for that. And then we got this side. The grip is on. It looks good. I like it. Nice and grippy. And then the thing is, it doesn't fit in the thing. So I need to trim in here. In there. Which I think I can do. It's probably not going to be too pretty, but we're going to do it. I'm going to get the bag together. Put everything in it that I need to understand and know what I need to get. And that will pretty much do it for the night. We'll be back tomorrow night. I also think we're going on a trip tomorrow night for to look at bikes with a guy at some place I guess has 400 some bikes. So you know, keep watching. Alright, so we're on the Swap Meet Bobber video. I'm gonna try to film its full transformation over the next, who knows how long, over the winter probably, till it's done. And we're just doing some cool little things to it, nothing crazy, nothing off kilter or anything like that, but we're gonna do some paint work, we're gonna do a little bit of exhaust work, but I just started here. Change the bars on it, put some grips on it, and we're gonna try to make this thing pretty cool for next year's Mid-Ohio Vintage Days to be rolling around on. So this is the exhaust work we got going on. I threw some little tacks on it. Now I'm gonna take it off and basically finish weld it. As you can see, I've got, you know, I'm not that great at welding, but we're gonna, you know, we're gonna do the thing. We're gonna make it pretty nice. As you can see, I got the whole exhaust off. So now I'm going to switch y'all over to a little time lapse, and I'm going to weld it all the way around. The pipe fitment isn't great. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it doesn't leak too bad. We'll see. It's going to be loud either way, so we'll see how it goes. pretty good. All right, it's pretty solidly booger weld up. I'm gonna get these strands off of here. And we'll mount it up, make sure it still fits. And then, you know, I'll grind it and heat wrap it and everything and try to make it look really cool, but that's pretty much gonna be the exhaust for the moment.
That's your joy, I'm just here for support.
You're here for support, huh? Okay, so swap meat bobber, as you can see, very apart. There should be footage of me starting paint and stuff like that. But we're currently moved on to fabrication. So at work today, I hand bent sissy bar. So we're gonna look at installing that guy. And then I got some sheet steel over there that I cut off of a Civic door. That we're gonna do some Sharpie tracing and hopefully weld on to make a pan for under my seat that I can mount electronics to, and then a pan for across the back of the frame in front of the rear fender that I can mount electronics to. And that's our goal. We're hoping, at least I'm hoping, to put this, you know, about like that ish, right there. So I got to set my height, which, I mean, that doesn't look bad.
Do you want to beat that up right?
I don't know what I want. I'm probably going to have you hold it, so I can see about how I want it. And then I'll probably have you take, when you hold it, I'll probably have you take a Sharpie and draw the line that matches the frame rail. So I can set it, I can go about that tall. Should be nice to kick back maybe. Let me grab that and sit it there and sit that about like that. And put that. Oh, that'd be pretty tits. That'd be right on my back. About right there. That gives me plenty to weld to. Set our height about there. Huh.
That looks very vertical.
You say that about everything. You thought my bars looked very vertical. Oh, things. Maybe I'm a vertical guy. Hold that about there. Not there. There. And then we go like this. It's not terrible. Hmm? You're like really upright again.
Yeah, it shifted when you got up.
Yeah. I like how that looks. It was kind of hard for me to tell because the seat moved. Up. Up. Just a smidgen more. Okay. It's gonna have to be the start.
Guess you can always break the weld later if you don't like it.
I think with what we have, I'm gonna be pretty well stuck with how it is. Okay, so that's me mocking up a sissy bar. I'm going to do some grinding and some tacking on that left side. And then I'm gonna see if I can pull it in. When I go to set up with the pulling in part, I'll show y'all what I did. The wife is scared of sparks.
I'm scared of freaking motors.
Yeah, like
That's
electricity and stuff.
Okay.
So, but I'm gonna get y'all in here so you can kind of see what I got going on with this. And then whenever we get it fully welded, we'll start mocking up some plates for the cover-up pieces that I want to do. Oh, my bad. I didn't realize you were running from the camera.
Always.
Oh, I can't see shit. The lens always fogs up. Ta-da! Now we're gonna go to the front, which y'all should have quite a bit of better view on. As you can see, I already made a boo-boo and had to readjust. Cutters. Alright, now I'm going to weld this top part here, and we'll call that pretty much good. And then we'll start prepping for my piece that's going to go from here to about the air filter. After I wipe the goddams off. Oh, I don't want to go in here like this. hopefully with more builds and more practice I get better at that, but that's installing the sissy bar. It's gonna be the hilarious part where like I take the bungee cord off, I mean the ratchet strap, and figure out the whole thing goes beep, and it shoots somewhere crazy.
Hopefully not in this direction.
It's like, oh, under too much tension. Hey, it stayed attached. That's pretty well attached. And if we come down here and look this way, I mean, that's not perfect, but that's pretty well centered. Not bad at all. On to the next. So, we're back in here. I've installed a piece of metal. Now I'm going to have to stitch weld it everywhere that I want to stitch weld it. Grind it kind of smooth, get it ready for paint. I might have to install another one, but first I'm going to stitch weld this, which is I'm going to put y'all on a time lapse for y'all to enjoy it. Now we got to make this piece in here. We're going to make that, get it all mounted in there, and then we're going to figure out how to make all of these wires oh so pretty. And I mean oh so pretty. I don't know. We're going to have to figure it out though. I believe we can. I think we have the ability. That's what we're going to do. We're going to build this piece probably from about right here-ish, to about right there is the goal. So I'm going to see what I got, and I'll do it here in a minute. So as you can see, we got all of our prep work done, right? It's all shiny and stuff in there for us to put our plate in. Our plate, again, this stuff isn't perfect. I'm not measuring anything or spending any real time with any of it, but just like that is what our plate's gonna be. So I'll grab a pair of channel locks, grab her my vice grippies are. I know I just had them. Nice and tall like that. Oop. Those are a little too much, huh? Just like that. Now I'm going to barely tack that guy up in there on both sides, and then I'll finish welding it. All right, so we're in here working, and we've got all of our primer down. So we picked up some paint, and we're gonna lay a couple coats down on this tank and see how it looks. That's where we're gonna start with the tank, and hopefully we can get the tank on there, and everybody can kind of see the plan that we got going on here. Welded our tabs on tab junk weld, use gas. Swap me bobber, single lung, horseshit, don't care. But you, use gas. Set welder up good. Clean surface real good. But yeah, see, we got one on this side too. And so now we're gonna build our plates. So I'm gonna cut this guy in half. I'm gonna pull all my cables out of that side so I can go in there and mark it where I need everything. Now I'm not here tooting my own horn, but that cutout, as decent as it is, with a cutoff wheel made from Sharpie marking in the back, ain't bad. And after I hit that thing on a belt sander, round out some of them sharp edges, whoo! Fancy, 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 fancy. I think it's gonna be nice. And it's like the last bit of fab for this bike. Like, I kind of need to lower these seat brackets, but that would involve like building the thing way down here. I could just lift the front, and I have that much room to lift the front. Just put spacers under that thing. Whoop. I guess what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna lift the front. But money. All right, now I got them both made. So this is the side you already saw. Mocked up, looks great. Like I said, I'm gonna hit all this with a belt sander, prep, paint, all the things. It'll be black, it'll match the frame. Y'all probably won't even notice it's there. I might throw a couple of Henthorne's Performance logos on the side. And then I have this side. Also, all cut, looks pretty good. I need to drill my holes for my mounting and clearance the corner right here so this harness for the ignition can go through without any problems. And we'll be good to go. Good to go. All right. Thank you. All right, so we got our side plates done. We're gonna have to drill them out so we can bolt them up, and then we're gonna hit them with final paint. They're around here somewhere. I've been running around like chicken with my head off. I bet you they're in the Civic. In the Civic. It's the Civic. Civic. Oop. Aha! Side plates. These guys, very nice. Very nice. So yeah. So we're gonna mark these, drill them out, hit them for final paint. And then we're gonna reseal the fuel petcock on this thing. And then we're gonna get it over to the house so the woman can hit it with final paint. And that'll be the end of this episode. I got my holes drilled. I'm gonna go on here. I'm mixing up my spray paints. So I'm gonna set y'all up for that. It's all black now down there. All my tangs and everything. And we have the side plates mounted. That's all the fabrication done. That finishes out this video. I'm gonna have the wife start her part, and we'll go from there on the pretties. And you'll see that on Henthorne's Performance. So keep hanging out with your boy. Keep doing stuff like this. We're gonna have a good old time. We're gonna take this thing out for some rips.